Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Vanessa Safel, and you are tuned into Always Healing. I'm so excited to share this little topic because it's more of like a reminder for you. Now, y'all see the title. What gifts did God bless you with? There's gifts that you already are blessed with, and you need to start there. Blessings! On your spiritual journey, you will recognize that your gifts are already inside of you, and you need to either bring them up or activate them and keep them brewing in your auric field. We are already born as divine expressions of the Most High, and we go through this human experience trying to figure out, like, what are our gifts? And once we start seeing all these gifts, then we can start like calculating like divine timing, because sometimes our gifts, they unlock at certain times in our lives, and we have to be patient, keep busy, and keep the faith. Trust that they're going to unlock eventually. Some of us may struggle with figuring out like, what is my gift? What are my gifts that God gave me? And that's where you spend time in prayer and meditation. You allow the universe to start showing you how many gifts you really have. And it's as simple as interacting with people. Sometimes people tell you what your gifts are. They thank you and compliment you a lot about that particular thing about yourself. That's a gift. So then you ask God, well, what do I do with this gift? Sometimes our angel work, our light work is just in our day-to-day, where we are like working with people, for people, and God puts us in situations where like we were supposed to be right there at that time. Just being ourselves. That's the easiest gifts, is when we're being ourselves, and God is just like, I need you here. You're going to be late for this because you need to help this person here. I need you here because you're going to have to run and help this person do this. You'll literally start seeing God like work magic through your day-to-day, the synchronicities, the flow, and you let go and you let God. It's a wonderful moment to identify when God is using you to be the gift, using your talents, abilities, behaviors, and the type of heart that you have, that servant heart that you have. God will use you, and your gifts will be used in miraculous ways, simple ways, hard ways. Like sometimes you got to fire up because you about to be a warrior in these streets. You about to do some soldier work. You understand? But in this moment, I just want to remind you that you are a divine expression of the Most High. You are a divine expression of the Most High. And God needs you for something. God will use you. God will use you in many ways, small and big. And sometimes God will give you a break. You can ask God for a break too. I've had to do that. But I know that I have to continue building and trusting in spirit. When I make these videos, it's just like they're back to back. And I'm like, I don't know who these messages are for, but someone needs it. And you may have that gift too, where you got that vibe where you always want to help people out. Well, YouTube is now starting to need more soulful people, good-hearted people, to give them genuine information. Once you start seeing those synchronicities in your life, there's this rhythm of how God is using you. Start there. Build on that. Learn more of how to be more of that. Like build on your strengths, basically. Whatever your strengths are, you can always improve your strengths. Everybody's, is like one or the other. Like work on your strengths or your weaknesses. But when you work on your strengths and you stay in your strength zone, like you move really fast. The energy just moves faster. Sometimes we have to deal with our weaknesses. And I definitely like to keep my weaknesses at the altar because, God, I want to improve in doing things better. But I'm doing this thing over here so right. I want to keep building and sharpening what I'm doing over there too. So just know that there's a balance. push heavier over into your strength zone, because that's where God will use you. If you don't know where your gifts are, you don't know like who you are, you need to ask God. God, show me my gifts. God, show me who I am. God, show me why you put me on this earth. And the universe will do that. People will start giving you compliments. People will start asking you similar questions, like why they all come to you for that same kind of question. Why are they all needing this certain type of help from you? Or they love being around you in these certain times of your life. And you have to check your soul. Is this when you're in your dark side? Is this when you're in your light side? Some of us have assignments where we work in the dark. We work on the dark side. We work with the devil. We work with the low vibrations, because that's the level of consciousness that Spirit is telling us to go work in. You may not have to stay there. Some people stay there longer than others. But if that's your assignment, you just want clarity. Like, ask God to show you, is this where I'm supposed to stay? Let's wrap it up. And it'll just dissolve. People will disappear. New people will appear. Like God will work in your favor when you ask God to show you. And before I wrap this up, I'm going to remind you also to continue working on your personal development. Continue studying your natal chart too, your zodiac, because in those things you start seeing parts of yourself as well, things that you're good at, the likelihood of careers that you're going to have, the avenues you should explore because of your personality or because of your zodiac sign. Like, let God show you more things while you're studying yourself, and add that into what you do. Again, you stay in your strength zone, God will use you. God will use your gifts, and just start there. Peace.